Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in to Hornet Vision Live, and we are here for our very first volleyball game broadcast as the Gatesville Hornets are taking on Jarrell in game one. And Jarrell scores first. Gatesville now serving to Jarrell. Walking for the video. Jarrell wins the serve, leading 2-0. Scoreboard at the bottom will help you folks out keeping up with what the score is. And Gatesville loses the serve, trailing Jarrell 2-3. Nice hard shot by Gatesville there, tying it up again. Gatesville winning the point 4-3. Nice set by Gatesville. And they get a clean open shot to the middle of the court. Oh, and a nice serve by Gatesville, extending their lead 6-3. And a nice ace on the serve there, and they're going to take a timeout. A nice block on the net by Gatesville, putting another point on the board. Oh, and that serve catches the top of the net and sneaks another one across, point Gatesville. Jarrell now to serve. Oh, and a nice monster shot there by Kaylee Haywood. Deep serve by Gatesville. Oh, and a block at the net. And Sydney Gilbreth was in on that block. Oh, and another shot up the middle. Gives Gatesville another point here in the first match. Kaylee Haywood serving for Gatesville. And that goes into the net. That will be point and service to Jarrell. Gatesville in a nice volley. And the shot just can't make it over the net. It gets blocked by Jarrell for another point. And that shot by Jarrell gets through the hands of Haywood, not able to keep it in play. Point Jarrell. Jarrell comes away with another point on that play. And that loose ball not able to be recovered by Gatesville is going to give Jarrell another point. Gatesville set to return. And that shot is long. That will be Gatesville service. And number 22, Chloe Matthews, comes out. Number 20, Lola Barron serving. Oh, and Jarrell gets one off the top of the net that stays clean inbounds. That's going to be a point for Jarrell. Hope you folks tuned in tonight are enjoying the live view. Check out the scoreboard at the bottom. We will be showing some clips by our sponsors. And while you're on the YouTube page, click subscribe and the alert button, so anytime we do live video, you will be able to check out what is going on with Hornet Radio on Hornet Vision. All videos that are brought to you live will be available to be watched until midnight of game day. Maddie Ward serving. Gatesville unable to get it over the net with the Jarrell blocks. Going to be a point for Jarrell. Jarrell comes away with another point on that. Jarrell keeps everything in play with another point. Gatesville with a stunner. That's going to give them a point and the serve. Call by the official. Point goes to Gatesville. That was number 6 for Gatesville, Avery Mullins on the serve. And Gatesville unable to keep that ball in play as Jarrell wins the serve back and point. Nice dig by Gatesville. They get the dink over, but Jarrell keeps it in play. Here comes the set. Oh, a nice block by Jarrell, but Gatesville still able to keep it in play. And Haywood comes away with the spike. Gatesville's point. Chloe Matthews checks back in for Gatesville. Oh, Jarrell on the hustle play, but unable to keep the ball in bounds, and that will be Gatesville's point. Jarrell's shot to the back is able to stay in bounds. They're going to win the serve and the point. Oh, and Matthews on the block. And Gatesville's going to get the point and win the serve back. Gilbreth checks in on the front line. Matthews to serve. And Gatesville is going to get called for a net violation. And it looks like Gatesville's coach is requesting a challenge to the call. Gilbreth is going to take it over to the net official. And they're still talking it over, so looks like it's no avail to Gatesville. Jarrell is going to maintain the serve. Ward back, set by Gilbreth. Ward on the save. Haywood gets it over the net for Gatesville. Jarrell keeping it in the play, and Gilbreth tries the block, but no avail. That is going to be point Jarrell. Good attempt by Gilbreth on the block, but the ball gets just to the inside of her. Gatesville gets called for maximum touches. It'll be point Jarrell. Close match here in the opener, 19-18. Oh, and the ball sneaks across the net. Gatesville was unprepared, and that ball goes out of bounds. And we are all tied up here as Gatesville is going to take a timeout.
Folks, this is David Fincher at Fincher's Body Shop and Record Service. Let my trained staff get your car or truck repaired and back on the road. We also have truck accessories from grill guards to rear bumpers. So give us a call today, 865-6338. Come on by and let's make a deal.
All right, we're back from our timeout, and as you can see from the scoreboard, we are all tied up here in the opening game. Jarrell serving to Gatesville. Oh, and a nice cross-court shot by Haywood gets the serve and the point back for Gatesville. And that shot is taken back by Jarrell, and they're going to tie it up again and get the serve. Gatesville plays that one well as they get the point and the serve back, and Lola Barron checks back into the game. Nice serve. Jarrell on the set. Gilbreth at the net for the block. Keeps the ball in play, and Jarrell loses it on the net. That will be Gatesville's point. Jarrell with the dink attempt, no good. Gatesville keeps it in play, but their shot goes long. And that will be served to Jarrell and the point. Oh, and Jarrell gets a nice shot that just gets over the head of the blockers, but short of the back row, and they are going to keep the point. And we are all tied up again. Gatesville in the back. Oh, and a nice shot there. Almost makes it over. Haywood has to hit that one backwards blindly.
Health Board certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. Jacob Battle is practicing at Coryell Health Medical Clinic in Gatesville, as well as treating patients at clinic locations in Waco and Clifton. Dr. Battle provides a wide range of orthopedic care, both surgical and non-surgical, including the care of arthritis and common sports injuries like ACL tears and fracture care. He specializes in arthroscopic surgery, total joint replacement of the knee and shoulder, and minimally invasive carpal tunnel surgery. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Jacob Battle, give Coryell Health Medical Clinic a call.
Back from our timeout break here. Jarrell serving to Gatesville. Gilbert tries to keep it in play. We are on game point for Jarrell. And they serve into the net. That puts the play back to Gatesville as Maddie Ward is going to serve for Gatesville. Nice shot on the net. Jarrell keeps it in play. And they have a side net violation, so that's going to bring us tied up 24-24. Got to win by 2. Jarrell on the spike. And that ball was saved by Tasha Thorns. And Gatesville goes ahead with the game point on the line right here as Maddie Ward is still serving. Deep serve, Jarrell trying to keep it in play. Oh, nice dig there. Maddie Ward with a good bump. Gatesville gets it cross net and just gets a nice roll. Jarrell's going to keep it in play. Matthews on the spike, but Jarrell able to keep it in play. Set by Thorne. Oh, and Jarrell makes just a mental error there as Gatesville goes up 26-24 and takes the first one in this group.
Barbecue and the Boneyard live music venue are located at 4305 South Highway 36 in Gatesville, Texas. They offer a wide variety of barbecue in a rustic family setting, as well as catering and deliveries to North Fort Hood, local.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back from our break here as we get ready to start the second game. Gatesville leading 1-0 over Jarrell. And Gatesville will be serving. Oh, and the first serve goes into the net. Jarrell serving, Maddie Ward on the dig. Oh, Matthews with a nice spike there. Gatesville's going to get the serve back. Oh, and a nice open spot there. Matthews finds. Gatesville takes a 2-1 lead. And just like that, Jarrell wins it back. Both of these teams have been keeping it very close throughout the first game, and so far it looks like they may keep it that way through this second game. Oh, and a double touch is called on Jarrell. That's going to be Gatesville's point. Oh, and a nice shot off the serve by Matthews there. That'll be another point for Gatesville. Gatesville nice on the block, keeping the ball in play. Jarrell fires back. Gilbreth with a set, back middle court. And Jarrell finds an open spot in the floor. Point and serve to Jarrell. Thorne with a back set. Nice shot in the back. And Jarrell loses their balance. Unfortunate fall there, gives the point and serve back to Gatesville. And I believe that is going to be a net call against Jarrell. And Haywood is going to continue to serve for Gatesville as we take a little time out here on Hornet Vision, coming to you live from Gatesville High School.
Hey folks, this is Tracy and Stacy Summers with Double S Plumbing. We are family owned and operated right here in Gatesville, Texas. We take pride in what we do and can handle any job, small or large. We can do anything from small repairs to new construction. Give us a call today for all your plumbing needs at 865-6625. And remember, Hornet Fight never dies.
Haywood serving for Gatesville. Ward with a bump. Haywood able to keep it in play for Gatesville. And Jarrell comes up high with a shot that's going to win the point and the serve for them. Ball barely makes it in the sideline there on the Gatesville side. Gatesville able to control that serve. That'll be a point, Jarrell. Jarrell continuing on with their point serve. Thorne to set. And a little bit of miscommunication on the court for Jarrell. Puts the ball back on Gatesville's side for serving. Gatesville, another point on the serve. Lola Barron serving for Gatesville. Gilbert up for the block. Didn't need to because Jarrell unable to get it back over the net, and Gatesville maintains the serve, extending their lead 10-6 now. I'd like to give a shout out to my buddy Josh Godfrey, not able to join me tonight. We're doing a little test video here, shooting from the Gatesville High School gym, testing out our video equipment here, getting ready for Friday night's game, football. And Hornet Vision is going to be bringing you as many live game broadcasts as we possibly can that scheduling conflicts do not hinder. Gatesville winning another point. I'd like to remind everybody you can tune in tomorrow night. Click the subscribe and the alert button. That way you can check out all of the live videos as they come up. Tomorrow night we will be having our first fifth quarter show of the season. Jarrell losing that serve on a long shot there. First fifth quarter show of the season will start tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, so be ready to watch that. We'll have Coach Luke Howard, and we'll talk a little bit of football and a little bit of Gatesville athletics and the wide world of Gatesville sports. Wow, and a nice shot there by Lola Barron. And Gatesville extends their lead as Maddie Ward is going to serve for the Hornets now. I'd like to give another shout out to another special person tuned in. Kaylee Janes in Texas A&M is tuned in watching her some volleyball, Hornet volleyball. And a nice shot there by Miss Kaylee Haywood. Another point for Gatesville as Maddie Ward continues to serve. Oh, and that was Matthews and Haywood on a double block there. Another point, Gatesville. Oh, Matthews gets up there to challenge the block. Gets a shot back across. And Thorne with a kill there. Not necessarily a kill, but she gets the point for Gatesville. You catch my drift, folks.
Fix and restore your credit. Collections, repos, charge-offs, student loans, and more. Don't let credit hold you back from your dreams. Online, over the phone, or in person, let Kent and Ron Ford and their team of specialists assist you with repairing your credit. Your dream car and home are within reach. Go to www.crazycreditscore.com or call 254-338-4534, 254-338-4534.
All right, folks, we're back from our break here as Jarrell has won the serve. Gatesville leading 16-8, but of course you know that. You can see the scoreboard at the bottom of the screen. Matthews with a nice, good, hard shot. Jarrell able to keep it in play. And they're going to keep the point and serve. Barron on the dig. Matthews keeping it in play. And they're going to call that point against Gatesville. And they call net violation on Gatesville. Oh, and Gatesville with a little bit of miscalculation there keeps Jarrell alive with another point as they continue serving. Matthews on that shot. The ball goes out of bounds. And Jarrell is going to keep serving. Oh, and the block shot goes out of bounds on Jarrell. Gatesville is going to win the point and serve. Wow, a line drive shot by Jarrell is able to be dug by Maddie Ward. Gatesville comes up big on the spike and keeps the point after that kill shot. Haywood serving for Gatesville. Double touch by Jarrell, and that is going to be Gatesville's point. Oh, the dink by Jarrell doesn't work. Gatesville keeps the ball in play. Oh, and quick thinking by Matthews. She gets that shot back for Gatesville, and that's going to be another point. As Avery Mullins is serving for Gatesville now. And that serve is going to be long. Jarrell will take over. Jarrell serves into the net. That's going to be Gatesville's point and serve. And just like that, Gatesville loses it back. It's going to be Jarrell's serve now. Oh, and a nice curve shot cross court there by Matthews. Gatesville now up as she takes over to serve for the Hornets now. Matthews from the back row. Nice dig by Thorne. And Haywood keeps that alive for the Hornets as they go up 23-15. And Matthews is going to keep this going, and we are at point for this game. And Gatesville takes that shot as they go up 2-0 here tonight in Hornet Volleyball.
Whether you're an owner or contractor looking to build, Mooney Residential Designs can help you through the design process. We specialize in custom homes, remodels, additions, and other drafting services. We also offer photorealistic 3D renderings. If you need help making your dreams become a reality, call or text Terry Mooney with Mooney Residential Designs at 254-216-0229. We want to help you with your next project.
Plumbing needs? Call Mooney Plumbing, your hometown plumbing company. With over 39 years of plumbing experience, Herschel and his team can handle all of your plumbing needs, from servicing existing plumbing to new commercial and residential construction jobs. Please give them a call at 254-865-8531. Call Mooney Plumbing at 254-865-8531. You won't be disappointed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on Hornet Vision, getting ready to start the third game here as Gatesville is up 2-0 over Jarrell. Jarrell will be serving to start the third game here. Jarrell on a slight roll here to start off the beginning of the third game, taking a 3-1 lead over the Hornets. And Gatesville able to break up that serve, taking over. Serving for the Hornets is going to be number 4, Tasha Toms. And that ball is called inbounds by the line official. Jarrell wins the serve. Toms with a good save. Gatesville unable to keep it in play, loses the point down the net line. Jarrell now serving to Gatesville. Toms on the set. Matthews takes it deep, and Jarrell is unable to handle that. Gatesville's going to win the serve back. Oh, Gatesville gets tangled up at the net and unable to get the ball back over into play. Point and serve back to Jarrell. Serve and point by Jarrell. And after that, Gatesville wants to take a look at this. They're going to call a timeout. Hey folks, this is Lee James with Hornet Radio. Summer got you too hot or winter got you cold? Then call Schumann's Heat and Air for all your AC and heating needs. They are a premier Lennox dealer but can service or install all brands. They also do commercial refrigeration and ice machines. They offer 24-hour emergency service. Locally owned and operated in Gatesville, Texas. 254-499-0054. All right, the ball comes back in play from the timeout, and Gatesville is going to win that point. Going to send Miss Haywood back to serve for Gatesville. Oh, and that ball catches the inside of the back line, and Jarrell is going to get that one right back. The Hornets up 2-0. They need to settle down and see if they can put this game 3 away here. Jarrell not wanting to go quietly in the night. Nice save by Toms at the net. Oh, and she comes out, and the ball catches her unexpectedly and not able to keep that one in play. Toms back set. Nice dig by Toms, but unable to control it at the net. Gilbreth misses by just a touch. And that shot goes out of bounds. Gatesville gets the serve back finally. And we're going to have Chloe Matthews is going to check out as Lola Barron comes in for the Hornets. Good dig by the Hornets. Tom's on the set. Gatesville gets the point on the kill shot. Ball too far by Jarrell. Gatesville is going to get another point and continue the serve. Barron to serve again. Gatesville makes good on another team play there. Point. And they're going to swing over and take another timeout. And we're going to see if we can squeeze another sponsor in here on Hornet Radio.
Mugi Heating and Air is your local, hometown heating and air conditioning professional. Whether it be new construction or service of an existing unit, Tim and his team of professionals can get the job done right the first time. Recognized as a Rheem Pro partner, they have the experience and support to tackle any size job, residential or commercial. Give them a call at 254-223-0604, member of the Better Business Bureau.
Ace shot there by Barron. Ace shot by Barron on the serve gives another point to the Hornets. Closing that little bit of a lead that that Jarrell had. And another good play at the net. Point for Gatesville as Barron continues her serve. On a 5-point comeback trail. Block at the line. Gilbreth was there. And unable to control that one. I think that was a little bit low. They're going to give Jarrell the point. I don't think they even necessarily had to block that one. I don't think it would have made it over the net. And that serve by Jarrell, Maddie Ward unable to come up with it as she attempted the dig. Avery Mullins playing well at the line, at the net for the Hornets. And they're going to call a double touch on Jarrell. That'll put Maddie Ward at the line to serve for the Hornets. Toms with the set. Mullins with the kill. All you folks tuned in to Hornet Vision here, courtesy of Hornet Radio. Spread the word. Text everybody that they can tune in and watch live on YouTube. Tell them to subscribe and click the alert. Long shot there by the Jarrell team, and now we are all tied up as the Hornets have worked their way from a 5-point deficit. Maddie Ward still on the serve. And that ball goes out of bounds, and the Hornets take their first lead of this game 3. As you can see down there by the Hornet Vision scoreboard, they are leading 2-0. And that serve goes into the net, ties us all up again, 14 apiece. And they're going to call that point Jarrell. And with that error, that goes back to Gatesville. Now serving for the Hornets is going to be Mullins. Good defensive play by Matthews and Toms. Hornets with another point. Mullins on her second serve. And that one is going to go long. Giving the ball back up to Jarrell and keeping this a nice, tight game, all tied up. Toms gets the ball out of bounds, back into play. Ward gets it over the net. And Jarrell finds the inbounds just in the back court line for the point. And they're going to call that an illegal serve. That'll be Gatesville's point. All tied up, 17. We're going to have Chloe Matthews is going to check in for number 20, Lola Barron. Tom's back to serve for Gatesville. Oh, she has to dig and save her own return. And that's going to be a long shot by Gatesville. Point, Jarrell. And with that play right there, Gatesville is going to get it right back, 18 apiece. Here as we are in the late points of the third game. Matthews to serve. Oh, and a little miscommunication by Jarrell on the outside line there. It's going to be point Gatesville. Like to remind everybody, pass the word along to everybody you know. Get them to subscribe. We need lots of subscribers on Hornet Vision to help keep the process live, not just for your viewing pleasure, but for our sponsors that help with all of the funding that goes necessary to bring these broadcasts to you live. Oh, and Haywood with a nice shot. Point Gatesville. Oh, and that was an ace there by Matthews. It's Courtney Matthews, to be exact. Score 21-18 as we take a timeout.
Hi, I'm Elisa Gregory, Realtor with Gold Key Real Estate in Gatesville. Whether you're thinking about buying or selling, I hold the key to your happiness. If needing help to find a lender or how to set your home up to sell, call me for any of your real estate needs. Check out our website at www.goldkeyrealestatetx.com. Always remember that buying or selling a home doesn't have to be so stressful. So give me a call at 254-535-0663. Go Hornets!
as we come back from our break. Gatesville lost the serve. Jarrell got the point. They are working on a 5-touch volley that's been going back and forth, and as you saw right there, Gatesville just won their point and serve back. 22-19. Just a couple of points away from being able to put this one away. And I can't quite tell what was called on Jarrell, but the point goes to Gatesville, 23-19. Haywood serving. Nice set by Toms. Oh, and Haywood's shot goes just a little deep. And that's going to be point and serve for Jarrell. Oh, and Jarrell unable to dig that one out. That's going to be game point for the Hornets as Lola Barron goes back to serve. Lola has done very nicely on previous turns at serving. Oh, and comes up short this time. Service to Jarrell. Jarrell wins that point. 2-point deficit behind the Hornets. Toms, Gilbreth, and Mullins on the front line for the Hornets. Shot deep, Ward with the bump. Mullins keeps it in play for the Hornets, and a block by Gilbreth on the line gives your Hornets the win. And just like that, folks, we are going to wrap it up. But that is the final score, 25-22, as the Hornets win this one 3-0 against Jarrell. Here live from Hornet Vision on Hornet Radio YouTube channel. Be sure and tell all your friends to subscribe and click the alert button. This is Lee James saying good night and God.